This weekend I'm in Lisbon to support two of my athletes who are racing. One of them is Holly's brother, who I've been coaching towards the marathon for the past 16 weeks. Until last weekend he was due a massive personal best, but went over in his ankle in his final long run. And at this point, we have no idea how it's going to go, or if he can even make it to the finish line. But before all of that, I have my training to do, so let's go. So that's how I just finished up the 2-mile warm-up. This morning I have got 6 by 5 minutes at threshold. This is the first session of the day. Back on those double sessions, even though I've not been showing them on the channel. If you follow me on Strava, which you should, you'll know that I have been double sessioning quite a lot recently. So I might give you some clues about what sort of distances we're targeting and whether or not that's going to be a marathon. But this weekend is about being in Lisbon, getting the training done and coaching in person. So we'll focus on that here and not focusing too much on the pace, because I found this loop on Strava heat maps and it looked a bit flatter online than it does in person, but that's fine. We'll just make sure the lactate's good, make sure the paces are fine and go home and recover for the afternoon session. But let's get ready to go, eh? Do you want to talk about what you're doing?
No.
In order to beat Charlie Thompson in a 10k. So 6 by 5 minutes at threshold. There's mosquitoes everywhere here, hence the dodgy camera work. If I was on my nice flat loop in Glasgow, this would be about 5:10s. But the goal will be to keep the lactate under 3.5 for the whole session. Testing the lactate just to make sure that I'm working hard enough, not working too hard, but usually that's not the case for me. And also to just make sure that I'm getting better. You can't convince yourself that you're getting fitter if the numbers are telling you otherwise. So, lactate meter. Done. Session done. That felt harder than expected. So I'm going to test the lactate just to make sure. The pace and the lactate after 3 reps, which was 3.1, would suggest that it wasn't too hard. But I definitely felt a bit like it was. Go on, Holly. Woo! I'm sweating a lot. It's pretty hot out there. I assume that when I was at the top of the hill, the lactate would have been pretty high. And now that I'm at the bottom, it'll be a bit lower again. But you get to see it first. What is it? Is it 3.8? That'll be my guess. Oh wow, 3.0. So, yeah, it turns out I'm just a little bit soft. And actually, I think that threshold work is hard right now. But that's fine. We're still getting the work in. We're still getting fitter. Yesterday's travel probably wasn't really ideal. Had to wake up at 3 AM, so I was riding on less than 5 hours sleep yesterday. Got a nap or two in, but it's not quite the same. No matter what, that's a great fitness builder. So I'm just going to sit on this bench, wait for Holly to come back round. She's actually doing more than I am this morning. Don't know what else to say other than threshold can be hard sometimes if you don't have anything to compare it against. Go on, that's good, keep it going. Session's done. We just stopped halfway through the warm down to get a quite big lunch. So we're now just walking it off before we do the second half. Holly, how was your threshold session?
I think it got lost in translation because it definitely was faster than threshold.
Faster and harder than
Faster and
threshold.
harder than threshold. And I tested my lactate for the first time as well at the end of the session, and it was 6.3, which apparently is a bit high.
I'm not entirely sure I could have hit 6.3 today if I tried. I mean, everybody's different. So that 6.3 is probably not equivalent to my 6.3, but good chance it was too hard based on all of the information that we have. One step closer to beating Charlie in her next race. Jog time.
Yes.
Right, let's go. This is going to be good. Oh. Well, I'm glad you asked. This is the Bob and Brad Q2 Pro Mini Massage Gun. And first of all, I want to say a huge shout out to Bob and Brad for being the first sponsors on this channel. After the Berlin Marathon, I quickly went from running 5 miles in a week to running over 100 miles in a week. And usually in this scenario, my legs would be cooked. But thankfully, this is right around the same time that Bob and Brad reached out and I got my hands on this. Now, I've had massage guns in the past that feel cheap or aren't powerful enough to make a dent in my huge quads. But honestly, this has exceeded all of my expectations. It's sturdy, it's powerful, and it's great for reducing any sort of muscle fatigue or tightness before it becomes something more serious. I've been using the heat setting through this head at max speed because it's just lovely and leaves my legs feeling unreal. But this head also has a cold setting, and the gun comes with 5 different heads and can be set to 5 different speeds, so it's got you covered no matter what you need for your recovery. It's lightweight and compact enough that we were able to take it in hand luggage to Lisbon, and it even charges with a USB-C cable, so you probably won't even have to remember another charger. Thanks again to Bob and Brad for sponsoring this video. I'll leave a link to the massage gun in the description, but let's get back to Lisbon. Just got out ready for the second session and it's raining. Feels exactly like home. This is what I came here to avoid. But got the Berlin Marathon vest on, heading out myself because Holly's asleep on the couch. But let's go and do the warm-up. So I actually forgot to tell the camera what this afternoon session was. But it was 10 minutes at threshold, followed by 10 by 1 minute max effort hills. Five seconds. Whew. That's the 10-minute done. Felt a lot better than this morning, even though it was like 2 of those reps back to back at a slightly quicker pace. It's funny with double sessions, you just never ever know how you're going to feel. That first session has no weight in how you're going to feel in the second session. So I'm glad that I'm feeling good tonight. Really now, these hills, there's no pressure on them. It's just 10 hard efforts. It's like that, but with recoveries. But yeah, usually when I use my hill at home, I kind of know exactly what speed I should be running. But I don't know if this hill's steeper than the one at home or not. But that's enough talking. That's almost a minute and a half done. I'll probably take about 3 minutes recovery after this 10 minutes. And then it'll just be jog back down after the hills. But let's see how hard we can push it. Feeling good. Done. Done. Oh. The thing about hills is, you just work as hard as you can. There's no pace targets, no effort targets. Just run this hill as hard as you can. And that's exactly what I did there. I really was able to keep it consistent, which is good. There was a point where I thought maybe I was going to just keep getting slower the whole session. But managed to bring it together. Finished up that last rep really, really quick compared to the rest of them. But that was good. I'm happy with that. It's obviously so hard to tell if a session's good or not when it's hills, but I worked hard. I got better, and that's the main thing. But another day done. I'm going to just get a drink and a warm down done now. So I'm going to give a quick intro here. This is Holly's brother Jamie, who last year, less than 3 months after becoming a dad, ran his first marathon in Valencia in a time of 4 hours and 13 minutes. He, of course, as so many of us do, caught the running bug and in Edinburgh 6 months later improved by 18 minutes to 3 hours and 55 minutes. His training for both of these marathons was fairly inconsistent, and 16 weeks ago he decided to trust me with his progress. And progress he did. In the past few weeks he's ran a 27k session on his own at 3 hours and 20-minute marathon pace. And he also ran a 91-minute half marathon at the Great Scottish Run. And honestly, if I could have finished this intro here, I would have been delighted. But the reality is, he can barely walk without pain at this point, and any time next to his name after this marathon will be a massive achievement. But let's get back into the video. Just remember that 5-minute Ks is 3:20 at 40k, so don't lose your head if it's slower than what your watch tells you should be.
Yeah.
Because that's still like, 5-minute Ks is still like 3:31, but if you've got a big last 2k, relax, enjoy it, and it's better to be a wee bit too slow.
Yeah, and to just remember to go slow to sprint.
Because don't obsess over the pace that your watch is set at. If it feels too hard, pull back, relax for a k. Like you've been doing these sessions where you run a bit slower for a k and then you can go again. So if you need to do that and lose 30 seconds, just say, right, this k I'm going to run it 5:30 and it's going to feel like a jog, but then I can go again.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. All the times that you've got in your head are massively better than what you've done before.
Yeah, I know.
So,
yeah. It's good to have it. It's good to have a big.
I know. Just keep running it as hard as you can, as fast as you can. It's race morning and we are running a lot later than we wanted to be, so we're going to jog and see Jamie at 9k. He starts in about 20 minutes and then we'll talk a bit more about how everybody's feeling on this lovely Harry morning, as Holly would call it. Right, are we going?
Yep.
So we somehow found ourselves in the pens with everyone. You wish you were doing it, Holly?
Absolutely not. I'm so happy that I'm not running marathons.
I feel the same, unfortunately. This is a video for Jamie, just to let him know that we're currently winning the Lisbon Marathon.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Let's go! Woo! Well done. Well done. Gonna be a long day for some of those poor guys.
Already running on their own.
As with everywhere in Lisbon and our training loop yesterday, not as flat as advertised. So hopefully that doesn't play a factor in Jamie's time. But whew, we're running uphill right now. First female, Holly, woo! Woo! Go on! So we've just made it to about 9.5k, 5-ish mile run for us, so similar. And Holly's already had her first medical emergency that she's had to attend to.
Not my medical emergency.
No, Holly's absolutely fine, but a man just fell on this corner and Holly had to get him up and make sure he was okay. And
Cut his head and his knee, but he's determined to keep going. So, chap wearing red from Italy, I hope you are okay and you made it, or you decide that today's not the day. But it's very slippy. Like, look at this.
this is... Is that a Scotland vest? Go on, Scotland! That may not be a Scotland vest. Oh, it is! Go on, Scotland! Woo! Go on, Jamie!
Go on, Chewie. You're doing really well. You're amazing. Good work.
Relax, that's good. Any help, make sure you're relaxed. He's seen us before we seen him. It's now just raining so heavy. But Jamie looked good. He gave us a thumbs up, which is a good sign. 10k into a marathon. But anyway, I'm going to hide under here just now. Holly's still out shouting on everybody. And let's go and see if we can see him again at 15k. How do we think Jamie's going to go?
Oh my gosh. I honestly think anyone that's out there doing that today is just amazing, because that's grim. The one thing I can say though is it's not cold rain.
I would say the weather's perfect apart from the rain.
Yeah, but because it's not hot, but that's pretty grim. But shout out to my friend Ewan from uni. You think you come to a marathon like this and you'll know one person, and then somebody that you went to uni with gives you a shout. Good work, Jamie! Yes! This is it, just relax, that's it. Relax everything. Good. Go Jamie.
Very good. I'm still getting some chat from him, so that's good. Vibes are good, everybody's happy. I just hope he's on pace. I'm sure he is, he would let us know if he wasn't, but it looks good to me.
Good. Right, let's go.
Let's go get a train. So we've just seen him at 15k, we're now on the train to 31k. We might even see him at this train window. Holly, how are you feeling? How do you think he's doing?
I mean, he looked like fine. He didn't look like he was struggling compared to a lot of people around about him. He just looked as if he was moving. I was just shouting at people though, the rain's better than the sun.
Just finishing up my 10-mile run by myself. Also, there's the marathon right there. Got it done. 10 miles on the day. Those last 3.5 miles were definitely quite a bit quicker than I would usually run on an easy run. But I just wanted to make sure it got done and not miss Jamie. Heart rate was high, but what can you do? I think I'm just a bit tired. Travel and double sessions and everything, you're not going to feel your best. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. Go and give him a big shout at 31k. Fingers crossed he's still on for a good one. Just after I filmed this was when he sent these messages and gave us our first in-race sign that he may not make it to the finish. So I did what any good coach would do and ran back on the course to find him and provide as much positivity as I could.
That's it, Jamie. Yeah, just keep moving, that's it.
I'm starting to hate the marathon. It's just never fair. Jamie's hurting out there because of his foot, because of the heat, because of the hills. And like, he might even struggle to run a PB. And if he does run a PB, it might be quite a small one. Oh, he's put in so much work in this block. I've been seeing it on Strava. And he deserves like a massive PB, but it's just one of those things with the marathon. Hopefully he can just keep moving along the bottom and feel good in that last 10k, or at least feel better than he does right now, but he's not looking great. It looks like he's struggling. Fingers crossed he can do a good one, but... Did you see him?
No.
So apparently my last talk to the camera was a bit negative. I just want to say that I've been there, Holly's been there. I'm definitely not being negative towards Jamie. I just feel so bad for him that like, he's put in so much work and he deserves so much more. Holly! He's coming! Go Jamie! Go on Jamie! Go on Jamie! Come on Jamie! Yes, go Jamie! Go on! Come on Jamie!
Initial reactions?
Really hard, really humid. Legs felt they were strangely tired after like 15k. Mentally I was just waiting to hit the wall, and then when I did it 30k and I had to walk at the drink station, my head was gone and I couldn't get anything back below like a 5:30 pace.
So good, babe. You have it in you, it just
Like, you're
circumstances.
fitter than Holly was in London. She would have ran 250s in London, like definitely. I just think today just wasn't going to be the
the
day
race.
for various reasons, and these things happen, but you're still trending up. Like if that's a terrible day and you're keep with that, and everything went wrong, it could have went wrong, and
Yeah,
you're
still got a
PB.
massive TV.
When you have a family come and join you, you can't leave without a PB at least, do you know what I mean? And also like, see when I was stopping and starting again, that was when like the pain was like excruciating, and it took like 20 seconds of like running to get it back to feeling okay.
It's Sunday morning here in Lisbon, which means for me a 2-hour long run, and for one of my athletes the half marathon race. So I'm going to run about 11.5 to 12 miles into the city centre of Lisbon. Try and see him close to the end of the race. I've got about an 18-minute head start on him, and I'm planning to run 12 miles in the time that he can race 13. So I'm going to be cutting it a bit fine, but hopefully I can make it. Let's go. Sunday long run, 2 hours. Oh! Look at how lovely that is. Doesn't get much better than this. Just about 40 minutes in, first gel, SAS beta fuel. I've made it to the course. Did require me to run quite quick. Well, probably not as quick as it feels, to be fair, but I'm here anyway. Yes, go on. Come on, keep it going. Good. Come on, looking good, nearly there now. Just keep working, this is great. Go on. Looks like it's going well at least. It is very, very hot. Probably a little bit too hot for an easy run even, but way too hot for a race. Go on, that's good. Go on, keep it going. Great stuff, go on, all the way. Looks like a great run, another sub 70 minute performance. That was the goal of this whole block, was sub 70, but 2 weeks ago in his B race he ran 68 minutes. So to get another sub 70 in that heat is amazing. He looked like he was really enjoying it as well, which is always good. I finished the last 45 minutes of my long run. Just about 18 miles, over an hour and 50 done. That's my first drink of water. So just gonna get this last mile done and that'll be me done for the week. Long run is done, 19 miles at 6:18 average. Really got moving in the second half there. I was definitely inspired by watching one of my athletes absolutely smash it. It just proves that the training works. Keep your head down, get it done. Very inspiring weekend of running, and we're going to enjoy the rest of it now. If you're interested in also having a great performance, I'll leave coaching link in the description. And thanks very much for watching. Subscribe and I'll see you next week. Cheers.